Welcome to Billy Review Stuff. And it's that time of year again, guys. It's February. So I'm going to review a naughty or nice figure because, it was delayed for like 2 months. But which one did I get? I mean, last year I had the zombie Santa, the regular Santa, the pirate Santa. That was an awesome one. This year, because it was late and money was a little tight, I had to be frugal and pick what I thought was the best one out of here, and I picked the Barbarian Santa. So, ho ho ho, let's see what we got. Yeah, let's go and take him out of the box. This has been graciously provided by me working 12-hour shifts, and yeah. So, gonna be real honest about it. Yeah, already dropping stuff, but so far, already looking at it, it looks way better than it did in a lot of pictures. I've been seeing of people who already got it posting it online. Online, maybe they just had where they had it really just kind of like filtered out or something, because it doesn't really show in their pictures the amount of like detail on his headdress. Let me get out here. Get out. Sand. Oh, of course. Clear. Gotta love the straps. There we go. Santa back. Wonderful. Extra present. Get out of there. Get that out of here. Pick up that present off the floor. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Boom. Santa is free from his plastic prison and confinement. But first off, I want to get in close here on the headdress. On the headdress, there's a lot more detail than I've seen in pictures. Like I said, there is a little bit of wash on there. It looks way better than I thought it would. He has some very lifelike eyes on there, which, to each his own. I might have been fine with like some cold dead eyes because it's dead bear, but I'm not gonna nitpick that. But it has where it's well done all over. It looks way better than I've seen in pictures. So tick in the positive there. Now, before I put it back on there, let's get a closer look at Santa's head sculpt here. Santa has some piercing blue eyes, his green war paint, and then all his Christmas themed tattoos. Got that awesome, that awesome kind of like, I want to say Nordic, but it just has that kind of like theme to the tree here. Candy cane. Let's see here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snowflakes on him, and then he has his armbands on there. I don't know what they signify there, but I mean, they look dope. I don't know if they could have looked better if they were like a little faded or anything like that. It looks good. It looks good. It's good for what he is, a barbarian Santa. I like it. Now, let me get that headdress back on here. The way it sits on there, as you can see, it hides his eyes some, but it gives it that shadow, that menacing look. It does just right. And if I hold it down, I can get a little bit of turning out of there, so you can have him kind of looking to the left and right. Not so much up and down, but a good left and right kind of works there. So that's good for some photography there. I'm going to pop this back off. The next thing we're going to look at is his cape, because I was surprised to hear that this cape is actually wired. Now, how well it's wired is yet to be seen, and there's some shit on the cape. I might be able to wash that off there. It's just a line. It might just be like a grease mark or something like that. I might be able to take care of that. That's the inside of the cape. This is outside the cape. Outside the cape looks fine. There is wire going through it all the way around. So that's good. It doesn't feel super thick, but as long as it holds a pose, that's all that matters. So yeah, that goes all the way around there, and it has where it ties in the front, much like the cape, well, cape and cowl thing they had for an accessory pack last year. So I'm not a big fan of that, but I mean, like, you work with what you get. For as soft goods go, it's nice to actually have soft goods and not just like a hard plastic cape that's kind of pre-posed. So that goes as a plus. That's another tick of the plus there. I'm not going to tie this all the way. I'm just going to get it on there. Put this down on him and get this down around him some. With a little bit of posing, this should look good. There's no cape that looks bad unless it's made bad. And this, it looks like a fair weight on. Maybe push it up a little bit. May need a little fiddling with it, but it's not too bad the way it sits. Let's get in close here. It's not a bad match. It's not too different from the plastic fur there. So that's another tick of the plus there. But I'm gonna go take that off. So cape's not bad. I'm okay with the cape. He also comes with 2 presents. Last go around, these had where you could pop the top off on them if you had where you tried. Kind of hard enough there. They might have... Well, I'm just going to take this off camera and do it so I don't fling a light somewhere. Okay. They're definitely sprayed on there, but with the older presents, you were able to take the top off there. It feels like it's the same design there. They're still, you know, you put some stuff in there if you wanted to. Just be a little careful. Maybe heat it up first. He also comes with a bag of his accessories, so his battle axe should be in there. Let's take a look at that real quick. Dump. His battle axe doesn't look bad. The strapping around it's well painted, and then it has like the wood grain, has a little wash in there. Actually, it might be where it's just painted on from the brown and done in black. So yeah, it looks like it's done in the black, a little bit of the brown there, and a little bit of like dry brushing on top of that to add more to the strapping on there, which it looks good. Let's see if I can get this in here easily. I like this deer horned battle axe. It looks really cool. It could probably use a little wash on it. Like inside here, I think in the photos for it, it had where it was a little bit more, but I think it looks good. Now let's see here. Besides that, he comes with a pointing finger, a a horizontal weapon holding hand, a fist for his left hand, and a trigger finger up and down for his right hand. Let's see here what we got on him real quick. Pop off. Easy. There we go. So, is that the same kind of hand there, or is that different? Okay. Well, is that the same hand? I don't. Maybe it kind of is. That's the same damn hand. Am I wrong, guys? No, I think that's the same damn hand. So I get 1 fist and 2 of these instead of 2 fists. Maybe that's just an error, possibly, but I don't know. Another thing is these look like they come off. So you can have bare forearm Santa. There's a little bit of paint scuffing on there from it being on there, but it doesn't look too bad. I mean, I've paid for like higher dollar figures that have had worse kind of stuff going on there. That's really odd to have 2 of the same hand. That's a tick in the negative right there. I don't know, but I'll check the listing to make sure that is what was supposed to be going on there. But 2 fists would have been better, because like one of the things that I did my videos last year was I popped in some Mythic Legion hands into the Santa so you can have some fists, and like they fit pretty well if you heat up the peg hole in the jacket. So this worked out. But just including one fist and then a pointing hand. I don't think that's great. You should have done two fists because I mean, like he is Barbarian Santa. If he drops his axe, something happens. He's going to be punching someone. Two fisted, one fisted, whatever. Just give me options. But for articulation, for Barbarian Santa, he still has a head in here. Huh. But it has a hinge on it, and it's a little tight. It was easy to get the head off, though, so that was good. Yeah. Once you get that working, that's not too bad. But obviously, you can twist the head all the way around. Hinges at the shoulders. They go up so far without messing up the paint. Can go all, I hear it rubbing in there. Can go all the way around if you go one way. It doesn't seem like it's rubbing too bad. Now he has bicep twists. They're really tight on there, so I can't twist them around too far, but I mean, like, it's within reason of, like, how his arm would move. The joint sculpted in there, so it has where it goes with his arm. You get about a 90 on the arm there. The hinge is whatever is on the arm. It's mostly horizontal since he only has one vertical hand here. Ball joint at the waist. It's a little tight, but, you know, you get that hollow spot in there, just like torsos on the old ones. Not too bad. Same legs underneath there. Kick forward. Decently far for how his skirt's opened up. I do like how that is still. Oh, it's just extended out for Barbarian Santa. Only so far back. He has a boom boom cover for his boom boom hole because same kind of body used for Krampus. So that's cool still. He has a twist at the top of the leg. He has a little bit of a wash on his pants. I like that. It's a wash on the skirt here too. His knees go to a less than 90. Is there boot? There's no top of the boot twist at all, but you can twist at the knee. So, and twist, wait, yeah, you can twist at the knee still. Can you twist at the knee still? Yeah, well, no, it's kind of stuck. No, you got a little bit of twist at the knee. A little bit of twist at the knee. Back and forth on the boots. The boots look good. The boots have a wash on there. Again, like in person, he looks a lot better than he did in some photos I've seen. So that's a real big plus there. I like the way he looks. Let's see how well he holds his weapon here. I think you should definitely heat up the hands before doing anything with them, but I'm going to just try to push this in here. The plastic is very firm. He holds this really well. It's not going anywhere. So that's a good point. You know, another tick in the good box there. I like the Barbarian axe here. Let's see if I can get him to hold it with two hands. If we can hold it with two hands, it should be good. Yeah, I can get a two-handed pose out of here. Is it super dynamic? Would it be better with butterflies? Everything's better with butterflies. Would the sculpt look better with butterflies? Probably not. But he can hold the axe with two hands. Let's see if I can work it around here. Get him an over-the-head pose. It's just a little tight in the shoulders. I think it's really just that shoulder. I might just have to heat that up. That's a little wonky there. You can get some stuff going with the axe there. Playing around with it, you can get a little bit more out of there probably. It's decent on there. So I feel like it works as a Barbarian Santa. Now, will it work with other figures? Let's take a look. All right, here is Barbarian Santa standing at his full height, head pulled back into a normal position. As I look at it, it looks like my left shoulder's like a little low. I'm definitely gonna have to heat that up. But here is the evil zombie Santa from last year. Still one of my favorite. I do like the blood splatter on him. Here is classic Santa with an empty glass of milk because the milk has flown across the room now, which is wonderful. The other standout from last year, probably like I'd say the best one from last year the Pirate Santa. He's still my favorite. I like the Barbarian Santa, but I feel like the Pirate Santa just has a little bit more character going on there. And then there is, of course, a Mythic Legion Santa with muscles popped in here. So if you do want to pick this guy up to go with your Mythic Legions, he doesn't look out of place. He's got some veins and stuff on his arms. Obviously, he's got that big belly. That big belly does look like it fits in there. I kind of want to see how his arms fit in there. So after heating him up some, popping his arms out and things like that, I found that his arms do look pretty good in a Mythic Legion torso, not so much the other way. And I popped my Pirate Head Santa onto this one, and I gotta say, with the bear cowl here, he looks really badass. I think I like this for my Barbarian Santa now. Do I think you need to pick up the Barbarian Santa in February? I think if you loved the Pirate Santa from last year, it's comparable to that. It does have a higher price than the other ones. The standard ones are like, I believe, $36. This was $46. Throw up price. That's correct right here. But I don't know with this. If it came at the right time for last year, I'd be pushing it more. But now that it's kind of out of season, if you're into fantasy stuff, I'd say pick it up. If it was just for Santa alone, I'd say pass. They have their wave up now for next year. I think it's supposed to be for 2024. I hope it doesn't roll into 2025. They might be giving themselves some space there, just because like it's taken a minute to finally get like that one fully up to the numbers they need to make it. I think only right now, like their Father Christmas and some of the elves and stuff have made it so far, because like they had their Halloween one, and that one did not fund at all. It didn't have where it got enough orders through the pre-orders on Big Bad Toy Store. So if there's any figures that you're interested in the coming wave, go ahead and pre-order them on there, because that's the only way they're going to get made. Because like, as much as I didn't like the reuse in some of their stuff, with the Halloween one, I really wanted like that, I think it was Peter Pumpkin Eater. One of the pumpkin ones was really good. I wish it got made. I think there is some really good designs in this line now, like the Pirate Santa, the zombie evil Santa, fantastic. This Barbarian Santa, really, it's really taken it to the extreme there. It's not just a recolor. Some of them, I would say, are just taking the parts and just doing something. It feels just like a repaint. This definitely feels like they tried on this one. So if you're on the fence about Barbarian Santa, you got $46. Is it $46? Oh God. And you're into high fantasy, medieval, barbarians and things like that, pick up the Barbarian Santa. The other ones, you can probably pass on. I hate to say it, but this has been Billy Beige. Tell me what you think in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Later, guys.